So if you're like me, you live in an area where it is unbearably hot in the summer. It feels literally like walking on the surface of the sun. You walk outside and you just feel like something is not right. This is too much. So obviously it is a consequence of global climate change. But I want to put you onto something of how you can just better understand how you can protect yourself and also the times that you should maybe avoid going outside if you are able to do so. So the lovely humans at the EPA, this is such like a mom slash dad talk. The lovely humans at the EPA have these suggested like recommendations for when you should avoid sun exposure. And you may not know this, but at certain points during the day, the UV index, which is how much UV radiation is coming through from the sun, it is so high that it can literally give you skin C word. In order to avoid this, obviously you want to be, as much as you can covering up your skin when it is really, really hot outside, but also trying to just avoid those peak hours because that is when skin damage can happen in as little as 15 minutes. So the EPA, you can see the website below, it's enviro.epa.gov. They show both the daily and the hourly UV index forecast. This is like such an old person TikTok, but literally this is going to just save you from getting sunburned, all of the things. And so you can see that, 11 a.m., if you're going to take like a walk, maybe you're taking a break from work, going for lunch, you might want to do that around 11 or around 2 instead of around 1, which is when you're most likely going to damage your skin just by being outside. You can read in each of the boxes what each thing means. Also, look at this, my lamp. It looks like I'm in like ancient Greece. You can read any of the things about like the different rankings from low, moderate, high, very high, and extreme. And obviously, when it's an extreme UV index, you want to try to avoid going outside altogether if possible. I know this is very difficult for many people, but if you are able to have that decision and have that autonomy to not go outside during certain time periods, you might protect yourself from getting certain ailments in the future. Some people recommend that you don't go outside unless it's low or moderate. I sometimes will chance going outside during high, but if it's ever very high or extreme, I don't go outside at all. I know this is really dystopian that we even live in a time when the UV index is like sliding up, up, up. And obviously, as global climate change continues to ravage the entire world, this is going to get much worse. But one thing you can do is start with knowledge, and reading the EPA's website is actually really helpful. They have so many interesting resources, and they let you know exactly what you can expect from different weather forecasts and patterns. And it also, and like in a world in which you have so many inputs that are just giving you anxiety constantly, it can give you a little bit of peace of mind if you know that, you want to go for a walk, maybe it's 3 p.m., you have a little bit of break time from work, you know that, okay, the UV index is only moderate, so I'm fine to go outside. It can just give you a little peace of mind.